Go.
Mike V, good afternoon, Power Hour, 309. What a disrespect of people's time. I apologize. I'm gonna make some money off this. All right, let's go some stocks. A lot of stocks that reported earnings last night. I don't even think I have time to go over them. AMD is one of them. This Perch. Okay, here's Perch. What is this thing? Get out of there. Perch, they love it. Stocks like that. Meta. Let's look at some other stocks here. You like that chart? Maybe, hold on. You could be thinking maybe the market's, if you're trying to time the market, maybe the market's a little stretched here, and if it hasn't gone yet, it won't go. Take a look at CP&G. SC day delay. Day delay. AMD again. They don't know what to do. Oscar, please, just please go to the room. Do me a favor, okay? I don't ask me favors. You want to know why? I'm blessed. I don't need much. I mean that. Okay? This is what you do. First of all, if everybody here hasn't yet, and I'll preach, I'll give some winners. And if you look on TradeGateHub, we have APP reporting earnings, Carvana, Melly, ARM. All right, you're going to ask me? I'll go off on a tangent. Fuck it. You're going to say to me, I know what Gerard's saying to me. I know what Gerard is saying to me. Jay Norm's aware because he was in surgery, I think, when the bomb started. Mick's busy making money doing his own thing, and that's fine. We need his help. ARM. Weren't they buying these bazookas? Leaps into earnings tomorrow morning. Now, they ran into it. Are they going to take it off or are they going to double down? Maybe you peel some off. I in the fund them. I'm going to take off half. You know I have it. Can't retire on it. You never have enough. But what happens that tomorrow is you wanted to pull like an AMD kind of thing and just kind of wash out and not make up its mind and try to just pull a freak out and just rip. Anyway, Bros has earnings tomorrow morning. It's PTLO, the baby Bros. Oxy sold the chunker. IONQ in the morning. Car has earnings. Is that still above the moving averages? I saw Hertz was up a little bit today because Disney had a good day, from what I know. There's Disney. What are you gonna do? They don't even know. Ooh, TradeGateHub. In the morning, Shopify. Crocs. Skechers went private. Crocs popped. Came right back down. Now sitting on the 15-day moving averages. If some of the retailers are not doing as bad as you'd think they would, Oscar, that was my point. Oscar Madison, anybody knows that besides Jay Norm, he had a TGH t-shirt. And the reason why I brought up Oscar is this. If you didn't already get this red YouTube channel and watch Dale Pinkert, they call him Coach. Multiple videos a day this morning, 5 hours ago, garnering 300 views. I don't get that many during the week. Rightfully so. A different skill set. Oscar, we brought it up. I said yesterday, the boys are in it. Did I mention this thing? Does it drink my tea? Freaking tea. And that CLS, they bought that Celestica and it was sitting right on. I gotta do it. Bombing this thing. Bombing this thing. KVYO. I bought it 24. Not the KVYO, I bought it 26. Wanted to double down. Remember the trade vividly. It's still hurting me now to look at it. I think one of the lowest for is 24, 22. Now it's at 34. Sold it at 28. Yeah, 24, 20. And I sold it right here. A double. Did the dip in the rip, had earnings. Stock, right here. They followed HIMS. The HIMS move. You know what? You're right. And I know someone knows Piton calls flying into earnings in the morning. Don't kill the messenger. Not in it. No, Piton works. What do you think's going to happen? If it doesn't, what do you think's going to happen? It's actually kind of equal, I would say, odd-wise. Piton, there's the chart. Technically, it's okay. Recovered very well within the indexes. Has earnings in the morning, taking calls. Somebody stepped in for $250,000. Made 6 calls. See, it's brilliant. See, I'll show you. This is the way to play the calls. You stepped a little bit more in the money. The shorter the time frame, the more discount in the calls. 10% usually I go, maybe even 20%. This guy is playing Piton calls. He went May 9, what's today? May 7, almost 200,000 sixes. So he went, and the stock is where 7. So he went 10% below. He went like 12% below sixes. That's his play, whether it works or not. That's the right way to play it, whether it works or not. I didn't make it up. He did. And he's Jesus. All right. Yeah. If HIMS is going up, why not take the other AI health stock, if you will? Hem. This is I didn't look at it today. If it's SDGR, that might be worth an eye. That's a J Norm stock right there. You start right there, J Norm. Stop with this SDGR. This is the place to buy right here. Boom. See that line? That's the line in the sand. You know what average down. Let's go to the weekly. I have a feeling I get what it's going to look like. Worth the buy. I'll get to the main screen in a second. I just don't want to get the EO's work, the battery maker. This stock's taking suspicious calls. Nope. Next. Don't need to see any more there. For those who like the little play. All right, do I have any questions? Because I got wrong. Take a breath. This stock's taking suspicious calls. Which one you checking it out, Jeff? Which one is that? I forgot which one I told you. Oh, I know which one. Somebody told me about this. That's what happens. Sorry about being graphic. What date is this? Top left is my date. SDGR, correct. Sorry, Jeff. It's pure. It's good play. Boys like it. And I know what I'm saying about the boys like it. SD apps. See that? What day is that? Top left is the date. April 25th is right here. You go through 2 weeks of pain. Boom, one day you're huge. GLD bearish puts. Dale Tinker, you might have heard of him. All right, I see percent losers into the bell. Now, as I do this here, and I will go to the main screen, remember who's got earnings? App, the big daddy. You should know the implied moves. I'm not kidding. Carvana, ARM, Rose, Cliff. What am I going to buy? I have a lot of Oxy. I have to sell some. ACMR. This was taking calls before anything ever happened, by the way. Serious. I can't do it. If that doesn't work, you're stuck with that thing for 2 weeks. They'll be looking at that thing every morning for 2 months. It's a good tea. Sorry to sound effeminate, but it is a good tea. Percent losers in 60 minutes. Percent losers, 60 minutes. All VIX products, all reverses. Percent gainers in 60 minutes. Fed chairman, press cowl concluded. You know what that means? It's a time to sell. That I know. Whenever he stops talking, watch this. Whenever anybody starts talking, I guarantee there's a down day. I shouldn't say guarantee. Yeah, actually, I'll take my chance. Guarantee. Ooh, look at that move. Hold on a second now. What do we have? All right, let's go. Angie. Speaking of my dad, Jay Norm, it was his favorite song, Angie, by the Stones. Angie. It can go up, can go down. DNA making a late move. Speaking of J Norm, this is the J Norm list popping up late, and this is what I see here. See that J Norm? Great timing. It's all that time. DNA, Hem, a couple of these little health small ones. Our boy Coco likes that one. Uh-oh, that's not good. Strong all day. This is gonna work. I know if it gapped up, it's gonna work. Why am I not in this? This is pure, what they call pure. And if it doesn't, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't work. This is pure. The XY dollar high today. You know what this is doing? It's killing my handicap. I used to be a scratch golfer. Now I got nothing. I'm working to it. If I worked 1/3 as hard as I do now in my 20s and such, and I made a lot of money in my 20s, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be on the cover of Fortune. Monthly. EO's the battery maker. You gotta know. This is a pure play. Weekly. This says everything that you want, whether it works or not. Sometimes you have to make a chance. Sometimes you pass. That's that you have to take a chance. That's on the pure list. See, I just want to point out the news, that whether or not it's relevant or not. It's like my parents said, birds of a feather flock together. When I start hanging around bad people, they say you're going to reflect badly. And I said, all right, no problem. Still did. B spoke and made something that's relevant, but Helene reposted something a minute later. So they're both, I mean, garnering 250,000. Helene's been a multiple guest somehow by the grace of God. The coach is getting on here. This is maybe important, whether or not it comes to fruition. Are small caps ready for IWM, the 10 most similar 3-month periods? This is it. So maybe look at maybe it's right. Maybe it's something to consider. And even if it's not, David, here's Apple. Certainly not looking like a small cap. Look at Apple. My God. I don't know which company I dislike more, Apple or Facebook. And by the way, I've never been on Facebook, and I've never owned an iPhone. It's starting to sound old. Shame. Shame. Oh God. I'll buy that SDGRA with you, bud. The coach, oh, look at this. Coach posting something, and I don't know what he's saying, but I know what the chart, that's sexy chart. That's something I'm interested in looking at. You want to know why? It's gonna move. Three drives to a bottom, $1.40. Right, coach? That's a nice play. I see it. Yeah. $80. I know they're selling. I could feel them. I didn't even look. You can feel it. Right if anybody speaks. Sell rips. Still hasn't changed. Follow who I follow. This dude is new. He doesn't post a lot. Steve Jacobs. This I like. Stage analysis of stocks that are, hold on, relative strength breakouts. 50 worst performing industries and stocks with $1 billion day, month, quarter relative to the S. This is the stocks right here. Oil and gas, there they are. The day, the week, the hottest stocks in food distribution. Chef, he's right. You know what? I punched up Chef the first time today, without exaggeration. Okay, 2 years, maybe COVID. There's the Chef. Food distribution and USFB I saw going higher today. Food. He's onto something. Anyway, this is cool. I love this to me. This is beautiful. Boy, do I love looking at these. I really do. I really do. I really do. Home Depot, the past quarter is down the most. Okay. The past week, the stocks that are up the most, Hog, THO, Lumen. Okay, next, we'll pivot. Follow the guy. Oh, by the way, may I say that? Again, true market leader, follow us, guys. Beautiful, okay? He says the original market wizard, Jack Schwager, multiple guest of TradeGateHub, courtesy of, thank you, Mr. Schwager and Dale Pinkert, Coach Pinkert. Cues are ripping. I knew this selling the market. Let's go back. I knew it. You see this? I knew it. Here's my chart. Chart. Hold on. I have to look layout. Let me go. Actions. Actions, load layout. Go right there. Charts. I knew they'd sell. The market was, they came in freaking, oh. VIX went up. There's the chart on the VIX. We're talking out loud. Maybe going, I don't know. He didn't make the money now. Get the hell out. ARM. Okay. You don't believe in me? You don't have to believe this. ARM, more. CFLT, ARM. DraftKings. A minute. I had a lot this morning. I sold it. I rebought it back. You know what I mean? That's the best I can come up with. I like it. A minute. Buy more DraftKings here. Oh, God. They're flinching before Powell, these bitches. PH I just sold 60 cents ago. Some went down, some didn't. You know what they told me? I haven't tried it. Dale might like it. Dax, first day down. Oh, somebody pointed it out to me yesterday. I avoided it the whole time, the whole bounce. All right. Cheers. I'll try to do better next time. Mike V.